Hey everybody, it's Voodoo51292 here. Excuse me. Doing a channel update actually on time this week. I know it's very exciting. I'm super happy. I'm actually on time for once. So anyway, this is the channel update for Monday, September 3rd through Sunday, September the 9th of 2012. Happy Labor Day, everyone. I hope that you all enjoyed your time off from school or work. And had a nice day with your family to relax. I know I was with my parents today seeing them. So I hope everybody had a good day. So today's channel update is going to be, excuse me, something in my throat, is going to be probably a quick one, simply because we don't really have to review too much about what we did last week, considering I did last week's channel update more or less on Thursday night, or more or less Friday, so you saw me about 2 or 3 days ago with last week's channel update. And I really don't have anything new to report. Again, just a quick overview of last week. I caught up on the Darksiders 2 footage. I uploaded all of the X-Men co-op gameplay with my friend Dave. I got some of the Back to Black Ops matches I did by myself up on the channel. And then, of course, last week I didn't do really any new gameplay footage because of Hurricane Isaac and the uncertainty that that caused, and me being afraid to lose power in the middle of me playing a game and losing all kinds of stuff if I hadn't saved and that kind of stuff. So last week was really not a week for new gameplay. And in fact, I didn't do my channel update, like I just said, until late Thursday, early Friday, because I really didn't know what to say if I had done the channel update earlier in the week, considering the uncertainty with the hurricane. So I just waited until the hurricane was over to do my update to let everybody know what was going on. And you haven't seen anything new on the channel since that update. I said in that update I would probably be busy all the way through the weekend, and in fact I was. I've pretty much been on the go since Friday. Friday we had company over. We had a movie night and watched some movies. And then on Saturday was the first LSU football home game, and that took up the entire day. It always does. And then yesterday, Sunday, I actually got up and drove back home for a little while to see my parents and spent time with them over the past couple of days. And then here it is Monday, and I drove back home. So I really haven't even had time to catch up on old footage. I've just been on the move since Friday. And in fact, I'm going to be busy again the first few days of this week. But again, that's really nothing that new. It's not that big of a surprise. I'm usually busy. So, but speaking about this week, as I said, I am busy. Tonight I actually have quite a bit of physics homework that I need to catch up with. So that's probably going to take up most, if not all, of my evening tonight. Then tomorrow night is actually going to be our live football or fantasy football draft for our fantasy league. That's taking place tomorrow night, so we're having like a draft party here. And again, that's going to take up my night. And then Wednesday is actually the first game of the NFL season, Cowboys at Giants, and so I'll be watching that. So I am going to be busy the first few nights. However, we are now at T-minus, I would say, 2.5 weeks and counting for me to beat Darksiders 2, because Borderlands 2 is coming out on September the 18th. I'll probably receive it on the 19th or 20th. So because of that, I'm going to be doing Darksiders 2. I'm going to try to do Darksiders 2 whenever I can, and try to play it as hardcore as possible, because it is a long game and I need to get through it in the next couple of weeks. So how is that going to affect footage of that? And then again, Madden 13, which I told you in the last channel update that I had purchased. Well, here's the deal. What I want to focus on as far as footage for the next couple of weeks is going to be Darksiders 2. And the reason is because A, I have to focus on it. I have to get through that game and beat it. 2, Darksiders 2 is a story, game. It's an open world game with a story behind it and all that kind of stuff. Whereas Madden is a sports game, And so I feel like people definitely would rather see me play Darksiders 2 and have that come up on the channel over Madden 13. And really, to be completely honest with everybody, I bought Madden 13 kind of as a game for me. And what I mean by that is I bought the game not so much to promote it or display it on my channel or any of that kind of stuff, like I usually do with all of my games. I really kind of bought Madden 13 as a game. You know, when I'm doing all these games on the channel all the time, I'm doing commentary over it, I'm uploading it, I'm doing all that kind of stuff. There's a good amount of times where I just am like, I want to play a game, but I don't want to have to fool with the camera, getting it perfect. I don't want to have to do my live commentary over it the whole time, trying to keep it funny and entertaining. Sometimes I'm tired, or I just want to relax and play a game without having to worry about doing stuff with the channel, you know what I mean? Because it can get tiring, and a lot of times I just don't feel like doing it. And so for me, a game like Madden gives me a game that I can easily just, you know, if I want to relax and play a game, just pop that into my console and play, go into my season mode and maybe play a game or two and just relax and play the game. And I don't have to worry about fooling with the camera, I don't have to worry about doing commentary, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, that's more like what Darksiders 2 is meant for, is for the channel and for me to do that kind of stuff. Madden 13, I really didn't get it for that purpose. That's kind of why I bought it over the Hurricane, because I knew I probably wouldn't be doing Darksiders 2 then. So it gave me something to kind of just play. And to be honest, I've been playing a good deal of Madden 13. I've actually gotten through an entire season mode already and won the Super Bowl. I finished that yesterday. So I've played a good amount of the game. So what it means is that I'm actually going to review Madden 13 at some point this week. I've played enough of it where I feel like I'm comfortable reviewing it. And again, you know, I know in the last update a couple days ago I said that I would probably try to get footage up on the channel of the game before I reviewed it. But as I just told you, I really want to focus, as far as footage goes, on Darksiders 2. And I want to get that out of the way and beat that game. And, you know, I want to give my review because the game is basically brand new. It's not quite a week old yet. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there who are probably wondering whether they should get Madden 13. People like me who, you know, maybe have played Madden for a long time but got tired of every game being the same game and are wondering if this game is worth it with the new physics engines and all that kind of stuff in it. So, you know, and again, as I've said, I can provide a unique perspective when I review this game because I've been playing Madden mostly my entire life. So I've been kind of a lifelong player of the series, and I've seen it develop over the years, and so I can really offer kind of an insight into the series and into this game in particular, how it relates to all the other games that other reviewers may not be able to give you because maybe they haven't played Madden their entire lives, you know what I mean? So so I think I'm going to do the review of Madden 13 this week. Footage will come at a later date, you know what I mean? It's not a game where I feel like I have to rush out footage of this game. I mean, it's another entry into the Madden series. This is gameplay that you've seen many, many times. It's not like a brand new game with, you know, all that kind of stuff like, say, Darksiders 2 or Borderlands 2 when it comes out. It's not one of those type of things. It's a sports game. You pretty much know what to expect. And from my review, you'll get a very good idea of exactly how I think of the game, and so I'm not really in a rush to put out footage of Madden 13, if that makes sense. Alright, so the review will be coming at some point this week, maybe a little bit later in the week. So be looking for that if you're interested in Madden 13 or what I think of Madden 13. And footage of that game will come up eventually, maybe when I have some spare time to do it. But the focus of the footage for the next couple weeks is definitely going to be Darksiders 2 as I try to get through that game before the release of Borderlands 2. So yeah, more or less that's it. Not really a lot more to say other than what I've already said regarding the footage. Like I said, I am busy the next few nights. I will try my best. You know, when I get chances, I'm going to try to muscle through. You know, if I'm feeling tired or lazy or whatever, I'm going to try to gonna try to you know, force myself to play Darksiders 2. Not that I'm not enjoying Darksiders 2 and I have to force myself to play it because I think it's a bad game, but I mean force myself to go through it if I'm feeling, you know, tired or lazy or whatever, and I don't feel like doing commentary, or I don't feel like setting up the camera. I'm gonna try to push through that and so that I can play the game and do footage and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's more or less what is going on. I hope everybody has been doing good. I hope everybody enjoyed their long 3-day weekend. For me, I'm starting tomorrow. I'm finally going to hopefully get back into the groove of school because I really haven't had a chance to settle into school. You know, we had the first week, which is kind of hard to settle in because in a lot of courses that first day or whatever, you're not really learning anything. You're just kind of getting the syllabus and all that kind of stuff. So we had 1 week of school, and then we had school on Monday of last week, and then Tuesday through Thursday we didn't have school. It was canceled because of the storm. And then Friday we randomly had school, and then we've been off the past 3 days again, so it's like, you know, I haven't gotten myself into the flow, into the groove of school. So hopefully with this upcoming week, as we get back to a regular routine, I'll be able to get myself more acclimated with school and start to put myself on a schedule to where you know, I make better use of my time. So hopefully that's the case. But again, I hope everybody's been doing fine. I've been doing good. Just had a busy weekend, but it was fun. So I'm going to go work on physics homework for the next few hours until I get that done. But I will see you guys this week with Darksiders 2 gameplay. Again, there is another LSU home game this Saturday, and therefore I am not going to be able to do anything on Saturday because, again, that's going to take up my whole day. But yeah, hopefully I can start cranking out some Darksiders 2 footage soon. That way I can get through it before Borderlands 2, which I'm super excited about. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope everybody has a good week. I will see you later this week with more footage. And a new gameplay finally. So let's hope everything goes well this week and no sudden surprises with the weather or whatever. But yeah. So thanks guys for watching. I'm Voodoo51292. Have a good week. I'll see you later in the week with new footage. Until then, everybody have a good one, and I'll see you then.